North Georgia News Now. I'm Charisma Calhoun. Coming up in local news, Christina Bird, Whitfield County Emergency Management Coordinator, is in the studio to share some important information on safety and preparedness. Energy assistance for homebound and elderly residents of Whitfield and Murray counties opens on December 1st. You'll meet Barron, the Humane Society of Northwest Georgia's Pet of the Week. And in Georgia News, the Georgia Department of Human Services has announced approval to replace stolen SNAP benefits. Georgia Digital Driver's License and ID in Google Wallet is now available for Android users. A Teague on the Loose highlights the need to tag and register pet reptiles, and later we'll share WDNN's community calendar. But first, here are the obituaries.
Thank you.
Thank you, North Georgia.
Gracias, North Georgia.
We appreciate you, North Georgia.
I'm C-Mark.
I'm John Moore.
Like the Georgia Bulldogs, we're number one.
Thank you, North Georgia, for voting us number one 6 years in a row.
If you're hurt and want the best,
Give us a call. We'll do the rest.
Hey guys, I'm Shane Franks and I'm here at Paniagua Auto Mall with
Francisco Paniagua.
and he's going to tell us how we can get ourselves in a good car today. How easy is it?
It's very easy. If you got credit, just come see us. If you don't have credit, come, bring 2 pay stubs, last bank statement, and the rest we can do it here.
And there's over 400 vehicles to choose from, so if you're tired of driving around in that clunker, come over here and they'll give you something you'll be proud to ride in. Thank you.
Experience the power of the links. OptiLink streaming app VidLink, powered by its fastest internet service, GigLink. Your link to reliable remote access to healthcare. Your link to the best educational opportunities. Your link to our community's only local provider. Your link to the ultimate in entertainment choices and gaming experiences. No interruptions and faster downloads. Power up your life with the perfect combination of speed and entertainment. VidLink and GigLink. Upgrade today and get the power of the link.
Are you searching for your dream home? Look no further. Introducing Sean Wallen, your dedicated and trusted realtor, ready to help you find the perfect place to call home. Imagine waking up to breathtaking views, luxurious living spaces, and a neighborhood that suits your lifestyle. Sean Wallen understands that your home is your sanctuary and goes above and beyond to help you find your dream home.
Call me today at 706-609-9197 and allow me to unlock the door to your dream home.
Turn your real estate dreams into an exciting reality. Today's local news is brought to you by Sean Wallen of Wallen Realty.
Welcome to North Georgia News Now. I'm Charisma Calhoun. I'm here with Christina Bird from the Whitfield County Emergency Management. And I just wanted to ask you what your role is there and what exactly the Whitfield County Emergency Management does.
My name is Christina Bird. I'm the Emergency Management Coordinator for Whitfield County. What we do is we pre-plan for disasters and then respond should something happen. We don't go out on a day-to-day call. When we go out, there's going to be evacuations or anything like that. There's a tornado is the big thing people think of, flooding, things like that. So we go ahead and do exercises to work out kinks in the plans, and that way we can see before we need to use the plan what we need to fix. One of the big things for us is community preparedness. The more our whole entire community is prepared for a disaster, the better we're able to do our jobs. Because as much as we wish we could be at every house instantaneously, we just can't. Yeah. So the guideline is you want to have 3 to 7 days of food, water, and emergency supplies on hand. And this stuff, it sounds really scary whenever you start saying put a kit together, but the dollar store is your friend, Dollar Tree, Walmart. Look around your house, see what you already have. We have some great lists on our county website that will help you look around and say, oh, I have 4 can openers. I don't need all of these in the kitchen, so I can move one to my ready kit. And then the other part of that is have a plan and practice that plan. When we were in school all the time, it was fire drills, tornado drills, active shooter drills. As adults, we tend to forget to do that, but it is muscle memory. So know different routes out of your neighborhood. Make sure you practice those different routes. We're creatures of habit. We tend to go the same way every time. But if there's a tree down across that area, how are you going to get out? So that's an important part. And FEMA has some great guidelines out there, and we have some of those on our website as well.
All right. And then also I wanted to ask you about the CERT team that you were talking about and kind of what they do and kind of how they help out the community.
Yeah. So our CERT team is the Community Emergency Response Team. And that's actually how I got started in emergency management. Is I went, oh, someone has to know how to take care of the children whenever we have a family. And so I took this class, and you can take it just for knowledge. You go more in depth on search and rescue, disaster medical, because first aid classes are great, and I highly recommend taking one. But you don't always have all of the nice, pretty things in a first aid kit. So that's kind of part of what we teach, is how to improvise those things, how to have a disaster kit ready, how we'll operate in a disaster with fire, EMS, law enforcement, and all the alphabet agencies that are going to come in to help. So you'll get to learn a lot more about those kind of things. And then we get to put it into practice should you choose to. You don't have to. So like this past weekend, our crew was out helping direct traffic at a 5K, and that's practice for us to be able to direct traffic in a disaster. So, but it's a free service that we offer. You don't have to pay anything for the class. You get a gear bag when you leave to get you started, and we teach you how to use everything in that bag. And all of our instructors are subject matter experts from Dalton Fire, County Fire, Dalton PD, SO, and then of course ourselves at Emergency Management.
And also I wanted to ask you, what's probably the best place to go purchase probably a good first aid kit? I know you said Walmart, Walgreens even is good, because I know, I need to update my own first aid kit at home, but.
Yeah, and it's always a good time when you do your smoke detectors, is a good time to rehab those things, as well as your NOAA weather radio. But you can get a decent first aid kit at Walmart, Walgreens, anything like that. Just make sure you keep up on the expiration dates, that everything is in date. Also, make sure you have a tourniquet and know how to use it. We do offer Stop the Bleed classes that teach you how to use that item as well. And most of that is FSA and HSA eligible.
All right. Thank you so much for being here and talking about the Whitfield County Emergency Management. And is there anything you want to, tell the viewers, how to reach you guys, social media, how to, reach out to you guys?
Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Our telephone number is 706-259-3730, or you can reach out via our social media. We are on X, Facebook, and Instagram.
All right, well, thank you so much for being here, and thank you. Now more local news, starting with the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program administered by the Georgia Division of Family and Children Services will open to homebound and elderly households on December 1st, according to a press release from North Georgia Community Action. The program is opening 1 month later than in the past. Homebound households are defined as those households in which every household member is confined to the home because of medical conditions or disabilities. Elderly households are defined as those households in which every member is age 65 years or older. If anyone in a household is under the age of 18 and all the other household members are 65 or older, that household will meet the definition of elderly. All households participating in the program must meet the income criteria, be responsible for paying the cost of energy for home heating directly to the supplier, and be U.S. citizens or aliens admitted to the U.S. for lawful permanent residence. To apply, applicants must have their most recent heating bill, electric bill, proof of household income, and proof of valid Social Security number, proof of citizenship with a valid valid picture ID and/or alien status. In addition, elderly households must provide proof of age for all household members. To apply for assistance, you must call the service center in your county beginning December 1st at 8:30 a.m. You'll be given instructions concerning an appointment at that time. Assistance will be in the form of one-time payment on behalf of the eligible household to help offset the cost of heating their homes. The checks are issued directly to the home energy supplier. No checks can be issued until North Georgia Community Action Incorporated receives the funds from the state of Georgia. Assistance is on a first-come, first-served basis while the funds last. Any low-income residents of the county who feel that their household meets the definition of homebound or elderly should contact the North Georgia Community Action Incorporated's Community Service Center for the county of residents beginning December 1st at 8:30 a.m. If you are unable to get through the phone line, please be patient and keep trying. The homebound elderly priority is through December 31st. You do not have to get on the list the first day. Keep calling until you reach someone. Do not leave messages as they will not be returned. The phone number for Murray County is 706-695-5913, and the number for Whitfield County residents is 706-226-7241. It's time to meet Baron, a 2.5-year-old miniature pinscher and rat terrier mix. Baron is the Humane Society of Northwest Georgia's Pet of the Week, weighing in at 13 pounds. He loves to run and is reported to be very fast, so he'll need a fenced yard to keep him safe. Volunteers say Baron would enjoy being an only dog because he loves all of your attention. He's good with kids and plays well with other dogs, most dogs, but he's also housebroken and very affectionate. Baron is looking for a good cuddle buddy. You can go to hsnwga.org to apply for him or to fill out an online application to volunteer with the Humane Society. There's currently about 115 dogs and 87 cats in need of families and homes. The Humane Society is open on Fridays from 3 to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for tours and adoptions, and is located at 1210 Veterans Drive in Dalton. Approved adopters can visit Future Pets any day of the week. Also be sure to mark your calendars for Santa Paws pictures coming up at PetSmart on Walnut Avenue on Sunday, December 3rd from noon to 4 p.m. The Humane Society of Northwest Georgia is a local organization supporting the Human Companion Animal Bond. It is funded only by the generosity of donation and adoption fees. Donations can be sent to HSN WGA, P.O. Box 3946, Dalton, GA 30719. When North Georgia News returns, we'll share some Georgia news and WDNN's community calendar, but first, here's your local weather.
Today's local weather is brought to you by Sean Wallen of Wallen Realty.
Do you have a finicky feline? Here at Dalton Veterinary Practice in Kitty Corner, we have a unique cats-only waiting area that'll take some stress off of your trip to the vet. Our office has a completely separate waiting room for both dogs and cats. We are conveniently located on Cleveland Highway. We offer wellness and urgent care appointments for both dogs and cats, Monday and Tuesday, 8 to 5, and Wednesday through Friday from 8 to 8. Call 706-281-4770 to make your appointment today.
Hey guys, I'm Shane Franks, and today we're here to discuss seafood, one of my favorite topics. We're here at the Juicy Seafood, conveniently located on Walnut Avenue in front of Walnut Square Mall. Juicy Seafood started off in Alabama, and they have spread all through the South because everybody cannot get enough of their food. They have their own unique seasonings exclusively to them that they make, and their food is made to order right there on the spot. They also pride themselves in their friendly staff, so if you're wanting something a little bit different, maybe you're tired of burgers, come try the Juicy Seafood.
Do you have a new home project? Come to West Yellowknife. We've been providing doors, windows, flooring, and unfinished cabinets for 4 decades. We have new, unique, and exclusive items weekly at a price you can afford. Let our friendly staff assist and point you in the right direction. West Yellowknife, conveniently located right off of I-75 at 2226 Chattanooga Road, Dalton, Georgia. Come let us make the job easier and make your dream home complete.
At First Franklin Financial, we make loans for living, offering personal loans from $600 to $15,000 with fixed rates, flexible terms, and payment plans to fit any budget. And with same-day approvals, you can get your money right away. The next time you need a little financial help, First Franklin Financial is here for you. Visit oneffc.com to learn more.
Welcome back to North Georgia News Now. Turning stateside, the Georgia Department of Human Services Division of Family and Children Services, or DFACS, announced that it received federal approval to replace electronically stolen Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as SNAP benefits, for recipients who are victims of card skimming, card cloning, and other similar fraud. DHS Commissioner Candace Brose said that their team worked quickly to develop and implement a SNAP benefit replacement process to provide much-needed relief to Georgians who have been defrauded by bad actors. And she said as her department begins to receive and review benefit replacement requests, they will continue to educate clients on best practices to protect their SNAP benefits, such as shielding the PIN pad, changing their PIN numbers frequently, and checking their EBT counts regularly. SNAP recipients who believe they are victims of fraud should request a new EBT card and PIN by calling 1-888-421-3281. To request replacement benefits, SNAP recipients must complete and return the request for replacement of stolen Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program benefits. Individuals can complete and submit the form on the DFACS website, and they can visit a local DFACS office to obtain a printed copy. If individuals are unable to print at home or visit a local office, they can call 1-877-423-4746 or their local DFACS office and have the form mailed to them. In all cases, the recipient should submit their signed affidavit to the DFACS website, drop it off at their local DFACS office, or mail it to their local DFACS office. Office hours and locations are available at dfacs.georgia.gov/locations. SNAP recipients can receive replacement of stolen benefits twice in each federal fiscal year up until September 30th, 2024. Any Georgian who believes their SNAP benefits were stolen between October 1st, 2022 and October 18th, 2023 has until November 18th, 2023 to request a benefit replacement. Starting October 18th, 2023, SNAP recipients must report stolen benefits within 30 days of discovering the suspected fraud to potentially receive a benefit replacement. Please note the replacement amount will not exceed the amount of the stolen benefits or the amount equal to 2 months of the household SNAP benefits, whichever is less. Clients can find additional information about requesting replacement benefits on the SNAP Fraud Benefit Replacement webpage. Anyone who suspects fraud involving any of their public benefits should report it to the DHS Office of Inspector General at Inspector General hotline at dhs.ga.gov or 1-844-694-2347, option 4. In other Georgia news, Commissioner Spencer R. Moore, Georgia Department of Driver Services, or DDS, is pleased to announce the launch of the agent's latest milestone, Georgia Digital's driver's license and ID in Google Wallet. Once added, customers can securely present their digital driver's license or ID using Android smartphones at select Transportation Security Administration, or TSA, pre-check security points, including those within Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Governor Brian Kemp said that across the state, Georgians expressed overwhelming excitement over the initial rollout of this new option, and today's announcement is another exciting step forward in Georgia's mission to provide cutting-edge technology to its citizens. DDS reminds customers that a Georgia digital driver's license or ID in their Google Wallet is voluntary, comes at no additional cost, and customers must always continue to carry their physical driver's license or ID with them. Moore expressed his excitement about this partnership, saying that the digital identification is the future for enhanced safeguarding of identity, and Georgia's collaboration with Google Wallet is a big leap in that direction. DDS is committed to creating cutting-edge solutions that empower individuals and streamline their everyday lives. This integration with Google Wallet represents a significant advancement in the field of digital identification, offering a secure and efficient way for people to access their identification documents, Moore said. Here's how to add a Georgia digital driver's license and ID to Google Wallet. To get a Georgia license or ID on your Android device, start with the Google Wallet app and your physical license or ID. First, open the Google Wallet app or download it on Google Play. Next, tap Add to Wallet, then tap ID card and choose your state. And finally, follow the instructions to verify your ID with Georgia DDS. At this time, a Georgia digital driver's license or ID in Google Wallet is accepted at TSA pre-check checkpoints at participating airports around the country. To present a Georgia digital driver's license and ID in Google Wallet at a TSA pre-check checkpoint, residents can simply hold their smartphone near the reader. Residents' devices will then display display what information is being requested by the TSA, and only after authorizing with their phone unlock method is the requested information released from a device. Since the information is shared digitally, residents do not need to hand over their personal device to present a Georgia digital driver's license and ID in Google Wallet. For more information, including access to informational videos on a Georgia digital driver's license and ID, please visit the DDS website at dds.georgia.gov. To learn more about how to save your ID to Google Wallet, visit the Google Help Center. In more state news, the Georgia Department of Natural Resources announced that over the weekend that a 3-foot-long lizard living under a porch in Athens is just one example of why Georgia is requiring pet owners to tag and register 6 newly regulated reptile species. And the deadline to do that is only a month away. Dr. Brett Albanese of the Georgia Department of Natural Resources, or DNR, said that pet owners need to schedule with their vet as soon as possible. Since last December, Nile monitors African helmeted turtles, Chinese softshell turtles, Argentine black and white tejas, and Indian rock and Burmese pythons have been listed as wild animals in Georgia. The grace period for pet owners to tag their animals with a passive integrated transponder or PIT tag, then register them with DNR, ends at midnight December 3rd. DNR advises using a veterinarian to inject PIT tags. Visit georgiawildlife.com/reptile-tagging-FAQ for a guide to tagging and registering pet reptiles. The Argentine black and white tegu living outside the Athens home last month was trapped and given to DNR. Albanese said that the homeowner was unaware of it until neighborhood children told her about a, quote, giant lizard in her yard. No one claimed the tegu. It is unclear if it escaped or was released, which is illegal. Dr. Albanese says that this is definitely an example of why we need to regulate these species, as they can be difficult to keep, and as they grow, their owners may not want to care for them or might not be able to afford to. The changes to the state's wild animal list last year added that species that pose a threat to wildlife or people. Biologists decided which animals to add by reviewing non-native species documented in Georgia and nearby states, along with studies assessing the ecological risk and inherent danger to humans. The Argentine black and white tegu is a South American reptile popular in the pet trade. Yet through escapes and releases, these lizards can reach 4 feet long and have established populations in the wild in Florida and one in southeast Georgia. As part of the Wild Animal List additions, the Board of Natural Resources approved a 12-month pet period for owners to tag and register the 6 reptile species, and for businesses to sell any newly listed wild animals acquired before the changes took effect. This allows Georgia pet owners who meet the tagging and registration requirements to keep their pets. Owners can also transfer the pets to others as long as they are tagged and registered by midnight December 3rd. Afterward, animals not tagged and registered can be possessed only by license or permit for scientific, educational, or public exhibition purposes. Albanese stressed that releasing animals into the wild is illegal and counter efforts to protect wildlife from non-native species. He said he can't emphasize enough how important it is to never release non-native species in Georgia. This helps protect native wildlife and prevent the need for additional regulations. Georgia law distinguishes wildlife animals from wildlife native to the state, as well as species normally considered domestic. From monk parakeets to silver carp, the state regulates wild animals that pose threats to wildlife, other natural resources, or people, or that create problems with enforcing wildlife and regulations. And on the other side of the break, it's WNED's Community Calendar coming right up.
Have you ever wanted to buy apartments before and want to learn what it's like to have multifamily income generated or have passive income? Hi, my name is Eric Azua. I'm with Keller Williams CT Capital out of Dalton, Georgia. Take a look at some of our opportunities that are available here today in Dalton. They're under construction now. You can become the owner of one of these fine apartment buildings by January of 2024. Give us a call today for the details.
I see families come in here beaten down, broken.
I found that I wasn't alone.
Compassion House actually cared.
So I don't think I'd have made it without them.
Here at the Compassion House, families are built and grown. They're reunited and equipped with the tools that they need to succeed. Learn to love by being loved. Do you have a passion to strengthen your community and help families? To get involved, go to www.compassionhouseinc.com, 706-272-2843.
My car looks totally ruined. I don't even know what to do.
Locally owned Dalton Collision Center is the only choice when it comes to all of your auto body and refinish needs. Our experienced staff provides quality work from start to finish, will help with your claim, and even assist with getting your rental car. Everything from A to Z.
So you can focus on life, we can focus on getting you there.
Did you know skin cancer is the most common cancer in the United States, with over 5 million cases diagnosed each year, yet it is one of the most preventable? Hi, I'm Courtney Johnston, the physician assistant at Dalton Plastic Surgery. Did you know we offer routine skin checks in our office? Schedule your appointment with us if you have any areas of concern or if you have not had a recent skin exam. At Dalton Plastic Surgery, we offer an array of different services to help you feel and look your very best. Give us a call today.
Welcome back. It's time for WDNN's Community Calendar. My name is Clemencia Villafuerte, and here are some things going on around the area. The Dalton Lions Club recently provided free vision screenings for the Women's Enrichment Center clients and children, and will offer another opportunity for screening this week. Though vision screening does not replace a need for licensed eye exams, it can show a concern. If a risk factor is indicated, the Lions Club can provide financial support for eye exams, glasses, and surgical services for those with a financial need. The vision screening is non-invasive and checks for common concerns with visions, such as near or far-sightedness, blurred vision, unequal refractive power, eye misalignment, unequal pupil size, and gaze, all in the blink of an eye. The eye of a machine, of course. The vision screening is quick and painless. Another vision screening is scheduled for Thursday, November 9th from 9 a.m. to noon, and both the Dalton Lions Club and the Women's Enrichment Center express a desire to offer every client and child an opportunity to complete a vision screening. If interested, please call the center at 706-278-1050 to schedule your screening. A heartwarming event has been organized for Michael Grubbs, a courageous 12-year-old fighting cancer. Your presence and support are what Michael and his family need during this challenging time. On November 15th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., visit Farms to Fork and Ringgold for free pictures with Santa, delectable hors d'oeuvres, a silent auction, exciting big raffle items, and a section for kids to write a letter to Santa. Organizers ask that we come together to spread hope and make miracles happen for Michael. All proceeds go to Michael, and your generosity can make a world of difference in bringing light to a young life facing a dark time. Next on stage at Dalton Little Theater is Shakespeare Uncorked, another round. This is a delightful romp through the Bard's Best, the original work, a sequel to director Ted Long's first production, Shakespeare Uncorked, comes to us in November. Ted and his talented troupe return to the historic Firehouse Theater in Penn Street with another variety show centering on experts from Shakespeare's works, along with musical performance and major merriment. The show features a talented cast guaranteed to transport you as close to the Globe Theater as possible on this side on the pond. The players are William Brooks, Marquette Hambrick, Kirk Johnson, Jack Kersey, Morgan Long, Alana McGavey, Matthew Pettigo, Jonathan Pinto, Maria Rochelle, Alana Sane, Nikki Sloan, Adam Stark, and Alice Stevens, with special guests Olivia Bowen and Lauren Pye. As always, evening performances are at 7 p.m., and the Sunday matinee takes place at 2 p.m. The box office opens 1/2 hour prior to curtain, and performance dates are November 17th, 18th, 19th, 24th, and 25th. Tickets are available at daltonlittletheater.com or at the door the date of the performance. Be sure to include this tasty treat on your family's Thanksgiving menu. The Chatsworth-Murray County Public Library has released their calendar of events for the month of November, and there's something for everyone from children to teens and adults. Best of all, offerings are free. Some of the opportunities include Tai Chi classes for seniors, homeschool hangout time, story time, movies, baby and toddler time, anime club, building block time, Lego days, a career visit with a farmer, computer basics classes, adult book club, Bark and Books, teen lock-in and Nerf war, teen book club, STEAM club, family bingo. For dates and times, visit ngrl.org. If you'd like to submit information on your event for North Georgia News Now's community calendar, send an email to info@wdnntv.com. That's it for this edition of North Georgia News Now. Be sure to visit us on our Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Thanks for watching local.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to click that subscribe button as well as bell notifications so you won't miss any new videos. Also, follow us on our social medias.
Thank you again for tuning in, and until next time, keep watching local.